instead.
Two questions.
What?
Ask.
Yeah, ask you about her questions instead.
Yes.
Yeah. Where is Santa Claus?
In your heart.
Okay. Thank you. Next question. How was Bashar born?
I was born in a small birthing village that is temporary on our planet. Through the energy fields of my parents, my body formed in between those two energy fields when they intersected, and I took on the form that I have now. Do you understand the answer?
Yeah. Okay. Next question. 2 days ago, a friend of mine took a photo of the moon in Los Angeles, and there was a triangle UFO. Is that you?
No.
What was your message at that time?
It is not me, but it may be another member of my species. I'm not the only one that has a triangular UFO.
Wow. Oh, I see.
My ship is still exactly above us now in Sedona.
Mm-hmm. Bedrock? Bedrock? Is that Bedrock?
Bell Rock, above Bell Rock. How far?
Yeah.
At this particular moment, 1,000 feet.
Oh. Cross.
900 feet.
Wow. Great.
800 feet.
I'm glad to hear that.
Oh, back to 900. You just scared me. $700 feet.
Oh.
Where it will remain for a while.
Wow. After that, I will meet you.
Maybe someday. But you are, in a sense, meeting us right now.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Aveo.
Bashar,
Good day.
I almost didn't come, but
Neither did I.
I gotta say that. I said I would only come if I speak one master to the next, and here we are.
All right.
I've had an amazing life. I'm still living it great to the fullest. Done many things, and I want to ask your input on the excitement. I've had many excitements, and I've accomplished many things.
Yes.
And I believe since I was like 5, 6, I've been just running hard, from helping family, creating my own businesses and stuff like that since a young age. And so I've been accomplishing all these things since I was a young kid.
Yes.
And I've reached a point where probably like 5 years ago I had the spiritual awakening, and I've really dove deep into all this knowledge, and now that I have a lot more understanding, I have contact with you now. And nothing really excites me the way it used to.
That's all right. You can change your excitement.
Okay. Like, obviously, there's things out there that I am still pursuing that are in my realm that I find exciting.
Yes.
But it's not like it used to be. Like when I had this vigor, like I didn't care. Like I knew that was it. I would do it. Now I have a lot of options and I go towards them, but they're not as exciting. And I'm
Well,
okay
what
with
is
that.
exciting for you now? You must have some idea of what's more exciting for you now.
Well, that was my question. That's my question to you. Because I'm okay with how I feel. I'm okay with the stage I'm in. I'm okay with.
That's not what it sounds like. If you could do anything, if there were nothing holding you back, what would you be doing?
I mean, wildly, I would make some music, some entertainment.
But what prevents you from doing that? Would that be exciting?
Yeah, it'll be exciting. It'll be exciting. It's just that like that's such a like I guess the belief is not there because it's something that I've never really explored. As a kid, I did a little bit.
So what? What has that got to do with anything that you could do now if you're really excited about it? Why wouldn't you explore it now? If you say that's representative of a higher level of excitement, why wouldn't you explore it? What's holding you back? What assumptions, what definitions, what beliefs are holding you back?
I guess my mind has been developed as far as like beliefs in like business, you know, not in that creative realm. It's always just been like transactional.
Business is creative.
Yes, it is. But it's a different category. But all
We
in all,
understand.
it is.
But are you excited about doing music? Yes.
I haven't taken the plunge to do it due to the fact that I'm like I have a few excitements, but nothing seems that exciting. But if anything did, like that would probably be an option. Like, okay, that would be more exciting. That would be more.
Well, that's
fun.
a nice way to beat around the bush. If anything did, I guess that would.
Yeah, why not?
Then that's another way of saying that excites you. What's holding you back?
Well, obviously, it's you. I mean, everything is you. Everything is, I'm holding myself back, obviously.
But how? What's preventing you from actually taking action in that direction of making music? What assumptions are you making that makes you stop before you start?
That I'm so trained in like, you know, I've done accounting and stuff like that and real estate and stuff like that.
Can you not be trained in music?
Yeah, I can. Obviously, I can. Yeah. It's just, I'm telling you, it's just that I'm so freaking ingrained in a certain direction that it's hard for me to break away.
That's a belief.
And exactly.
So why do you buy into that it's hard to break away from that? Is it because you're afraid to move forward in that because you think you'll fail?
That's always a possibility, but
No. Yes, it may always be a possibility,
Yes.
but what you believe is that it's a probability.
Yeah, since it's an unfamiliar territory, yes, and it's way out of.
All right, it's unfamiliar territory,
Yes.
but you know, the only thing you ever discover in the unknown is more of yourself.
And I like that you're saying that because I've always been that individual who just takes direction, who cares.
Well, if you've always been that individual, then continue to be that individual. Just because you are changing the modality doesn't mean you can't keep going.
Yeah, you're right. I like that.
If it makes it any easier to your brain, you can say you're now going into the music business.
I like that.
What can you do to start moving in the direction of your excitement?
Well, my mind already has some plans that I just don't take action on because of the.
Oh, you already have plans, do you?
Yeah, I mean, it's you
Like
know.
what? Do share.
Like, I mean, there's courses out there from great artists that, you know, they share on how to get started and how they get started, and, you know, you could get motivation from there. And then.
And that is something you're moving forward on?
No, I have not. No.
Is that something you are willing to move forward on? Even to any degree?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me put it to you this way.
Yeah.
Remember this, we have said. If you do not believe that your excitement can support you, then by all means honor your belief system and keep doing what you believe you need to support you. However, if you're going to do that, at the very least, because we can see and feel that you're chomping at the bit, at the very least, give yourself the opportunity to take whatever actions you are comfortable taking in the direction of your excitement, so that your excitement can prove to you that it can actually support you. So at least be willing to take some action in the direction of your excitement to give it a chance to show you that you can keep going in that direction, but at a pace that you're comfortable with. And one day, maybe you'll reach that point, sooner or later, where you go, you know what? I now understand that my excitement in this direction, this new thing, can support me, and I can now let go of the things that I'm not really that excited about, but I did it at my own pace that's comfortable for me. That's up to you.
Right.
So you can do it as quickly or slowly as you wish. Just understand that when you decide to move in that direction, it will be supportive in the same way anything has been supportive. Because the universe doesn't make a differentiation between those things. Only you do. You have to decide, well, what's so different about going into music? Okay, it's unfamiliar, but so what? When I started my business, that was unfamiliar too.
Yeah.
So this is a different unfamiliar. So what? You can do it. If you really are excited about it, you can do it. Have fun with it. Don't put any pressure on yourself. Take it at whatever pace you're comfortable with. But do it in whatever way you can, so you can prove to yourself that you can still be excited about life and excited about doing certain things that you say you would like to be excited about, but are not allowing yourself to be excited about, because you're getting in your own way with all of these reasons why you can't move forward. That's up to you. You're the one calling the shots. Yes?
Yeah, thank you.
Does this help?
Absolutely. I mean, it's a lot of self-inquiry that I've done, which leads me to my next question. I know you mentioned everybody has an original energy frequency on them of what direction or what inspires them.
Yes.
But it's only like our beliefs or our thinking that kind of blocks us from it.
Yes.
Is there any methods other than self-inquiry and time? I mean, because it's all permission slip, and with time, the knowledge.
Do you understand that you get to decide these things? That you get to choose whatever methods you wish, whatever permission slips work for you?
I'm aware of that, yeah.
Are you?
Well, you're telling me yes.
Can you be aware enough of it that you actually exhibit it in your actions?
Isn't the saying the things that you're doing already are the things that actually inspire you, that no one has to tell you what to do?
Yeah, but if you are not excited about them anymore, then that might be an indication that there are other things you could be doing. Unless you're the one dampening the excitement in those things. But if you're not, if the excitement is actually waning naturally, that's your first indication that something else now may need to be on your path.
And I think that's exactly where I'm at. I mean, earlier I heard
It is.
one of your videos saying that I need to just allow things to leave so other new things can come back, and that's where I'm at right now.
Yes, well, don't hesitate then.
Okay.
Do what you can in the direction of what you say might be something very exciting for you, and see where it leads you.
Will do.
It's up to you.
Oh, I will.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
Thank you very, 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 very much for the timelessness of your message and the integrity of your intellect.
You are very, 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 very welcome.
Your processing speed dazzles me, and your efficient eloquence inspires me beyond words. Thank you for
Shucks.
being so consistently generous with us all. My first
Generosity is simply being of service.
Thank you. Who are the beings we clearly and consistently see when we're on dimethyltryptamine in any of its flavors?
You are interacting with a level of the beings you understand as the grays, but it's another level of them. It's not the physical level exactly that you're familiar with. It's another level of them. It's more of an astral level of them. Does that make sense?
Yes, and this interaction calls for a dialogue, anything we should bring to it, learn from it, or just witness it?
Well, you can ask your questions and see what information they're willing to share.
Okay. So I've come all the way from Lebanon, and there's a tool you have shared that uses the Phoenician alphabet. It's a 3x3 grid, and then stacked spheres that we should look at for 30 days consecutively. I'm just curious as to the utility of this tool and if there's any further research we can do about it.
Well, we give you these kinds of exercises as permission slips that will be something that some people will identify with and other people won't. But it's up to your imagination to alter it in whatever way works for you. That's what we've always said. We're giving you a basic foundational permission slip, but the way your imagination decides to work with it and alter it is exactly the point of the way you need to go with it.
Okay. With or without a scan or a frequency reading, what particular guidance or insight do you have for me beyond the excitement formula on next steps towards materializing and monetizing my poetry?
It is always fascinating to us that we tell you that the formula is complete and that it contains everything you need, and yet many people ask, well, what else can we have beyond the formula that is complete and brings everything relevant to you in perfect timing? There must be something beyond this absolutely complete and self-contained, self-expanding, self-guiding formula. There must be something beyond. No! We're giving you the complete formula. We're leaving nothing out. There is nothing else except what your imagination decides to add in the formula, in the use of the formula, that would be specific to the way in which you apply it. That's it.
Okay.
We are attempting to demonstrate that you don't have to overthink, that it can be that simple, that you don't have to overcomplicate it. That's the instruction manual. There are no more instructions. There's a deeper understanding of the instructions, a deeper understanding of all of the automatic tools that happen when you start using it, that unfold automatically for you, but there are no more instructions. That's the complete kit. When we say it's a complete kit, we mean it.
Okay, so the kit applies to all, and then...
Yes.
Yes. And
no,
then...
we left you out.
No. No. But I meant to ask, since I'm here, and if there's a particular guidance based on your frequency scan or reading or so, which is particular to this person here and now, that's all I'm asking, in case.
Yes, as I said, you will use your own synchronicity and your own imagination to use the formula in the way that works for you, but you have to have a precise understanding of why it works in order to embellish it with your way of using it. Your permission slips, what you add to it in terms of the style in which you use it, but you're still using the same basic structure of the formula, if you understand it.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
You said earlier, don't be afraid to share your gift. I just have a poem to share with everyone, if I may.
Yes?
Together we grow. Sometimes aside, more times apart, circling the world, thinking that life follows or waits until it hits us echoes like skies resound when stars collide. That the only way to move on is in, to break out is up, to love all is by seeing each in you. To find you again is to look within, not there, but here, not then, but now. For who am I but the you in me? What do I know but all you hummed into his ears or hers or life's to keep me from a he or she or life's craving itself? Love is indeed, love is in the deed, love is indeed the only air I've seen increase the more you breathe. Balance is balanced for all and each until your lips let go, drawing in less than winds you blow. Full circle I've come to lay it all at the grace of your feet. Who would have known that returning was the only way there, that circles are round but ends don't meet until they start from here. Thank you.
If you live life that way, you will be living the formula. For life is poetry.
Good day.
And to you, good day.
And good day to everybody. And thank you very much for sharing your knowledge with us.
It is
Thank
our
you.
passion and our pleasure.
And here I have 7 questions prepared. 3, they are healing-related questions, which is personal. And 4, there are curiosity questions.
We will see how far you get.
Sure. Okay, the first question, it's a 3-part question. Try to get as much in as possible. Okay, well, since 2019, I come to possess traditional Chinese medicine healing abilities without having gone through long learning process. I've been conducting free of charge healing sessions for patients since. I'm healing patients who have extremely challenging health issues, such as late-stage cancer or complete paralysis or Parkinson's disease, etc.
You understand they're healing themselves, yes?
I'm sorry, they're healing themselves, you said?
Yes. Did you hear us earlier when we said that no healer heals anyone directly? You give off a frequency, you create an atmosphere that has a certain vibration. The person, if they decide to match the frequency you're giving off, will heal themselves. You never heal anyone directly.
Okay, so this question you probably already answered. So I'm wondering, how can I be more effective in speeding up their recovery? So does that mean they have to come to match my frequency?
Yes.
But
That's how it works.
But how do I make them understand that?
You can't make them understand that. You can explain that's the way it works if you wish to, but you can't make them understand that. They come to you with certain ideas about what they want from you. Some people will go to a healer to prove they can't be healed. And therefore you've given them what they asked for. So remember, this is the most important thing. You can only provide the vibrational state. You can even share the idea with them that we just told you of how it works.
Right.
What they decide to do with what you're giving them is none of your business, because you don't know what their path really is. They may need to go through certain experiences where they cannot heal themselves, but they may ultimately use your information somewhere else in their life. You don't know. All you can do is provide them the opportunity, the option. And you can even let them know this is how it works. Some people will reject that because then it's saying, oh, it's my responsibility. I thought you were supposed to heal me. But you'll understand that that's where they're coming from then. You'll understand what their belief system is all about. But you can say no one heals anyone else, everyone heals themselves. But I will give you the vibration that you can use to heal yourself. That's what I'm doing here.
Okay.
But that's all you can do.
Okay. Then the third part of this question is, what does it mean for me to having to get involved with them?
To get
involved with them. What does it mean for me?
Well, it's whatever you get out of understanding what they have come to you for. Because again, you're just being of service. If that's your passion and that's your joy, to provide them with an option, an opportunity to choose something that would work to their benefit, that's what you're getting out of it. You're being of service.
Okay, so basically I just do whatever I can. That's it.
You do whatever you can to help. You do the vibration that gives them the best opportunity to help themselves. That's all you can do. That's all anyone can do.
Got it.
That's all we can do. We can only share this information with you. We're not insisting that you must buy into it.
Okay.
We know it'll work for you if you do, because it works for us, it works for everyone. But you don't have to do it that way, because we're not here to tell you what your path is. We're here to suggest to you what your path can be if you choose to apply the information we're giving you, but we're not living your life. We have our own life to live, thank you very much.
Yes.
We don't need yours.
Yes.
We're not responsible for you. We're only responsible to you, to be ourselves.
Okay.
You can't be responsible for anyone. You can only be responsible to them, to be yourself, and let them decide what they're going to get out of that.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much for that.
You're very welcome.
And the second question is, if I'm the only person in my reality,
Oh, here's that question.
yes, then these patients are part of my reflections. Then who is it that I'm conducting healing for?
You are conducting the healing for the simulation that you are creating of a real being, just as they're creating a simulation of you that makes sense in their reality. So they have to allow their simulation to make sense of what you're giving them so they can adapt it for the real person, the real being that's there. So you're interacting. It's much the same as what you experience when you talk to someone over your internet or over your telephone. You're not interacting with the real voice, with the real person. You're seeing a simulation, an electronic picture of them, and a replication of their voice. You know there's a real being there, but you're having an interface that is a simulation of them. It doesn't mean the interaction isn't real, but you're going through a simulation to do so because physical reality isn't real. It's your simulation.
Okay, so in other words, I am healing some form of spirit or counterpart of mine.
You are dealing with a real being who is making a decision as to what to adopt of what it is you're sharing with them. But in terms of the actual physical reality, you're dealing with a simulational representation of them that makes sense in your reality.
Okay, got it.
The people that you don't do that with are invisible to you. You will actually never see them.
Got it. Okay. The third question is, sometimes when I conduct healing with patients, it feels more of responsibility than my highest excitement before the session starts. Once I started the session, I'm highly focused and in the zone, but would feel totally drained after the sessions. How do I reconcile this conflicting feeling between my sense of responsibilities and my highest excitement so I don't get drained?
Well, again, you're the one that's lowering your vibration, believing that you have to be drained by this. If you are not actually doing anything to heal them, you're only representing the vibration that is you, that represents the healed state, what would be draining about that?
Okay.
You have a definition that is causing the feeling of draining because you think you actually have to heal them, which you're not healing them. They're healing themselves. So what are you expending? What energy are you giving up?
Okay, so in other words, I'm not basically right now the drain is coming from I feel I'm carrying them.
Yes.
Actually, I should let them carry them themselves.
That's all that anyone can do.
Okay.
And again, as I said, you're not responsible for them. You're responsible to them to be yourself. That's all you're doing, just being yourself.
Understand.
Does that help?
Yes, it does. May I ask the other questions?
Well, that was a question. Did you just use it up?
Okay, I have 4 more questions.
Yes.
Okay, that's a curiosity questions. The first one is, what is considered new technologies on Asasani?
Asasani? New technologies.
Yes.
New technologies would be the idea of using what we have learned from a civilization called the Thuk, which originally had the ability so that when you are interacting with them face to face, you know it, but when you turn away, you completely forget the interaction and who they were. We are now using that as a type of vibrational technology to also learn how to penetrate into other dimensions that we heretofore didn't know about because they were hidden by a certain vibration from us. So now that we have learned to see the Thuk and remember them even when we leave the conversation, we can use that as a vibrational technology to start investigating other dimensions we didn't know were there.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Yes.
Second question is, as you're sharing your knowledge to help us humans evolve, do you get similar kind of help that's to get Asasonians evolve?
Yes. One of our great mentors is the non-physical civilization associated with the star system of Sirius.
Sirius.
They will present us with many challenges that we are happy to undertake to evolve us and grow.
Okay, what do you mean by they give you many challenges?
All right. One of the things we have recently talked about is the idea of exploring what you may call an inside-out universe. You have in what you perceive your universe to be planets in empty space, relatively speaking.
Okay.
The inside-out universe was presented to us by the non-physical Sirius beings as a place to start exploring. The inside-out universe is more like a place filled with a kind of gravitational fluid in which there are hollow bubbles on which beings live on the inside surface of these bubbles.
Okay.
That's their planets.
Okay.
So we have begun exploring all the things that have to do with this to understand how they are creating this particular experience of a reality. And this was presented to us as a challenge by the connection of the non-physical Sirius consciousness.
Understand. Okay, third question. Which countries or regions on Earth have received more influence or help historically and at present from ET races?
They're all equal.
They're all equal.
Yes.
Okay, good to know. Fourth one, last one. Is our heartbeat represents higher level of frequency than our current dimensional frequency?
The heart beats and gives off an electromagnetic pulse at the speed of light. You are all immersed in each other's heartbeats.
Okay.
And therefore, it is more representative of a collective agreement, and thus a higher vibration in a sense than any individual.
Okay.
But you can tap into it.
Okay. So is it higher than right now what the general frequency that is vibrating?
It depends on the intention of the collective. Right now, all of your heartbeats are operating at an extremely high level that you can tap into. It is well above 200,000 cycles per second.
Oh, nice. What will be the...
How many questions are you going to continue to ask?
Last one. Promise, last one. What is the highest, or what is the ideal frequency that is going to be raising all of us into a next dimension?
The highest frequency you can have in physical reality is 333,000 cycles per second. Then you become spirit.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's it. Thank you so very much,
Thank you.
Bashar.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
I am excited to be here.
As are we.
I didn't know that I was chosen till I got here, so.
Oh, all right.
What a surprise. I felt like I won the golden ticket.
All right.
Okay, so I have a few questions that I came up with. So I live in Sedona, and I go to Bell Rock frequently. How can I see you, or how can I see
You
your...
cannot see me yet.
Okay.
We are in a frequency, again, as a barometer for when people are in a vibration that is closer to the idea of open contact. We use that as a measure. When you will be able to see us, you will be closer to contact, and we take that as an observation. So you can't see us quite yet.
Is that personal or is that a collective thing?
It can be both.
Both, okay. Okay, I'm going to go in order. So
in order. All right.
Makes sense to me.
Yes.
Okay, so I've had some teeth issues.
I cannot discuss health issues.
Huh?
We do not discuss health issues.
You don't do health?
We do not discuss health issues physically, no.
Is there any way that, okay, can I shift my teeth?
You can, but we cannot discuss health issues.
Okay, so I guess we'll move on.
Your society does not allow it.
Okay, fair enough. So I work with autistic children.
All right, how exciting.
It is. And I also know that my oversoul also had parallel realities in nonverbal experiences similar.
All right.
I've always seen that they have, spiritual gifts,
Yes.
multidimensional gifts.
Yes.
I'm at a space right now where I'm regrouping, and I'm looking for some insights on how I can move forward. Is there anything you can share with me?
You are looking for what?
Insights.
Insights, all right. The idea is that a collection of autistic children can demonstrate multiple parallel reality experiences. You can begin to look at them as some of the parallel reality experiences that do exist in other dimensions and other realities. And when you bring them all together and look at what each of them has to give, what each of them is doing, you could understand the larger collective of an oversoul's experience in multiple parallel realities. Often, a group of autistic children will actually represent different extensions from the same oversoul.
Okay. What is the highest purpose of autism?
To teach you that you are connecting to multiple parallel dimensions of reality and have different capabilities if you would only allow them to blossom.
Okay.
It is also a form of learning communication in a different way.
I get that. Moving on to the new children. I know that they're a higher frequency. They're coming in a higher frequency.
Yes.
What can we not see? What can most of us not see about these new children?
As we have said, they're not just a new generation, they are a new species. Their DNA is far more active than the generations before them. They will not forget who they are as a spirit.
How can we support them?
By teaching them in ways that allow their true selves to shine forth, by giving them, and with your creativity and imagination, exercises that allow them to understand the consequences of the choices they make in physical reality in a safe way before they actually exercise them out in public, by allowing them to adapt their excitement to the lesson rather than adapting the lesson to their excitement in the sense of suppressing their excitement to learn things. Allow their excitement to teach them the lessons that you believe they need to learn, by adapting your creative and imaginative ways of teaching them lessons that mine their excitement rather than suppressing it. Also by teaching them that they are as powerful as they need to be to attract what they need in life without having to harm themselves or anyone else in order to attract that, and teach them the formula.
All righty then. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Bashar.
Does that sound like too big of a job?
Thank you.
Does that sound like too big of a job?
That's a pretty big job, yes. If that's what you said.
We trust that you have the capacity in your creativity and imagination to do so.
Thank you so much. I received that. Thank you, Bashar.
All you have to do is become just a little bit more autistic. We thank you all very deeply, with deep appreciation, for the co-creation of this interaction. our unconditional love and support to you all, and our unconditional encouragement to be your true self. It will make all the difference in your world. Aveo. Good day.
All you will ever discover